What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? I am running late, sorry. But we is here, y'all. We are here. Alright, so let me go ahead and find my homie. Oh, perfect. Alright, y'all. I'm so excited. Oh wait, let me see if it's already. Hey, how you doing?
What's up? Expediter!
I'm excited. Yes, you come with the energy already.
Yes, sir. I see
Perfect.
my guy Bam in here. What's up, bro? What's up, Bam? What's up, man?
Hey everybody, welcome
Yeah.
in. You on the job now?
Hey, man. Hey, we just getting it in. I wanted to make sure I brought him into. We in the cargo van now, right? Everybody, we all in the cargo van now. So I just wanted to bring him in, man. I'm with
I'm
the
here
adult
for it.
adulting crew. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Talk real nice. All right, we adulting right now. Then.
exactly, because that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, I'm super excited, y'all. So, I am CoachLay, and I am the owner, founder of the Adulting Crew, and and the Adulting Crew is pretty much a group for young entrepreneurs who are, well, you know what? Not young entrepreneurs, young individuals who are interested in becoming an entrepreneur, but not really sure what entrepreneurship is. So, I just, try to release content, information, resources, and tools. And one of the things that I do is Career Day, which is every Monday, and I interview a entrepreneur who is like doing their own thing and making it happen for the industry. So today we are getting into the cargo transportation space. Like, this is something totally new that I've ever heard of. So, I will not hold up any longer, so we can go ahead and you can introduce yourself and let everybody know who you are and what you do.
Hey, man, listen. I go talk nice. I see the hearts. Hey, I go by Breeder Expediter, right? Breeder Expediter. What is an expediter? Somebody that moves goods and services from one place to another faster than anybody on the ground. If it travels over the ground, other than trains, right? If it travels on the highway, the expediter is moving faster than anybody. So that's what I do. I move goods and services from one place to another.
Okay, cool. I like that. So how did you get into the whole transportation expediting field and industry like that? How did you get into that?
So after getting out of the military and after graduating college, school was very traumatic for me because I have a learning disability, dyslexic as well as ADHD. So like the learning environment was like very traumatic, and I just wanted to have somewhere where I could travel and I could also make money at the same time. So I was on Facebook, of all places, right? And I seen a video come up of people that actually have turned their vans into like one bedrooms. Have you ever seen these videos?
I have.
Van life.
I've seen one of those before. I actually seen one of them on Airbnb before.
Talk nice. Yeah, you can rent them out, right?
Yeah.
So my thought when I seen that, I was like, oh, that's amazing. Them folk parent got some money because mine ain't paying for, you know what I mean, to help me get that. So I was like, if I want to do something like that, I got to find a way to fund it. And so I ran across this other video by my guy JT Hustles, and it was about how he was making money in a cargo van. I was like, oh shoot, that was both of those worlds colliding, and here I am.
That's what's up. So did it take you a long time to decide on it, or it's just like once you've seen the videos and everything like that, it was just like, okay, boom, I can do this, and let me get into it.
Man, I'm so glad you asked me that question because here lately, this has been happening to me a lot. Like a good idea, a pop-up, and then I'll take some kind of action on it, and then just stuff will start coming into alignment, right? And so that's exactly what happened with the cargo van space. Like, it was all alignment. I seen the Facebook video, seen JT's. I was researching some more about some other companies, some websites, everybody. And I randomly had this friend of my auntie who was an expediter.
Oh wow. Yeah, that worked out.
Right? Just randomly And so I found out about her company. I went and kind of built some relationships, which is called a 3PL. I'm going ahead and start dropping terms. If
Look,
y'all
come
out
on
there,
now.
start taking notes, right? Start taking notes. We in here, right? Third party logistics company. So she
Okay.
was working for a 3PL in Atlanta called ATL Courier, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we dropping real names. What we talking about? So yeah, and so all of these things just started aligning. I was actually working at a job where I was a district manager over 8 different trucks. I had 4 box trucks and I had 4 bread trucks, and we distributed linen to all of the restaurants in the Buckhead area. So I was over there. Those were my routes. But the image of being out on the road getting paid for it was just kind of calling me, and something happened where that job kind of got pushed out of the way, and I was in a place where I was like, all right, God, I need a van. And guess what happened?
What happened?
The van popped up on my Facebook page. It was 1 mile away from where I was living in.
Oh wow. Okay, so I mean the signs can't get clearer than that. Can't get
Come
no
on,
clearer
man.
than that. Everything really
Yeah.
just fell in place for you. Okay, so since you already going ahead and giving the jewels and the
Yeah.
gems, so how can they start their own cargo van business? Like and if is there such thing as renting vans? Do you have to buy the vans flat out? Like how
Yeah.
do they get into that space?
So what we're doing right now, Coach, is the second step of my consultation. That's building a peer network, right? We're networking. We're talking about our prospective industries. We're giving each other value. You're giving me a platform. So that's the second step that I teach my clients on how to get into the industry. But the first step is market research, right? I encourage people that before you make any step, before you buy anything, before you purchase anything, to use Google, Indeed, and LinkedIn, right? I see the hearts in the chat. By the way, we drop X's in the chat right now. Y'all in the cargo van, we expediting. Go ahead and drop X's in the chat, right? If y'all, yeah, there we go. Talk nice.
Come on with the X's.
Yeah. So yeah, the first step is to do market research, right? There's a lot of people that get out here and buy a van. Oh, I see the X's in the chat. I'm sorry, I gotta do this 2 times for the expediters.
I'm here for the horn. I love it.
So a lot of people get out here and buy vans. I call it newbie anxiety, right? New entrepreneurial anxiety. And it's a lot of times people think that your business comes when you get some type of physical product. That's not true, right? Business happens when you get like understanding and relationships, right? I got the 3PL. I got the 3PL through a relationship, right? I got my van from the knowledge of my research, knowing that I needed a particular type of van after I met the 3PL. So the 3PL told me what type of van I needed, and so then I started doing my due diligence to actually find a van that would fit my needs, right? So that's where I would start. And I would, just to answer your questions, there's so many different ways for you to get a vehicle that will work. There's a space where you can work for a fleet owner like myself. You can drive their vehicles. You can have your own vehicle. You can rent a van. It really depends. It really depends on the type of work or the type of contracts you find to run your business based. And that'll let you know what type of vans you'll get, because all of those businesses gonna have certain requirements, right? And then you'll just have to gauge that based on what you already have, right? So yeah, that's what I teach.
Okay, somebody ready right now. Okay, wait a minute.
They
Give us
talking
time.
nice. They talking nice. Expediters in the chat right now.
Okay, so you said that in order so the first thing that you teach your students is they first need to do their research and decide what particular industry or niche they're going to work and do their loads for, and then that's when they need to go and start looking for the particular transportation that they need, and because depending on the industry, it could be something different.
So yeah, it could be something different. So my main question for most people is, because I don't have any kids, right? So my
Mm-hmm.
main question is, are you looking to stay local, or do
Mm-hmm.
you want to go over the road, right? I want everybody, if you're taking notes, to write that down, right? Local or over the road. If you're local, it's called last mile logistics.
Okay.
Last mile logistics is from like a distribution company or a warehouse to people's front door, to their houses, right?
Oh,
But if
okay.
you're
Okay.
over the road, that's B2B. So I would pick up from the airport and drive the airport in Atlanta and drive to North Carolina to a carpet manufacturer or something like that. So um that that's the different types of like kind of questions you want to know. And when you figure that out, whether or not you want to stay local or over the road, then you can kind of start figuring out which lanes or which companies and things you want to talk to. Yeah, last mile
Oh,
logistics. Somebody dropped it in the chat. That's what's up. I see y'all.
okay. So,
Yeah.
so just to kind of go back a little bit, as
Okay.
far as for getting their, once they have their van and everything like that, and them getting
Yeah.
their loads, could you explain, is it just, they just do an application and let them, and, with the companies say, hey, I just started, or like how you were saying that you have your own particular dispatching company, which would be easier for them to work with a dispatching company, or would it be better to get a contract with like the last logistics mile?
Okay. So my the whole my whole industry, transportation, of like as far as driving, logistically speaking, it's all defined by the 18-wheeler. And the
Okay.
acronym to define like 18-wheeler type of freight is called FTL, right? That's another term when I encourage people to write down. FTL means full truck load, right? I had to say that because in order to find the type of freight that I deliver, you have to know this acronym, LTL, right? LTL is less than truckload.
Okay.
And that's your 1 to 2 pallets. So let me give you a scenario, right? So an 18-wheeler pulls into a stop, right? The 18-wheeler can fit like maybe, I don't drive 18-wheeler, but let's just do a hypothesis, right? They can fit like maybe 40 pallets inside of the back of a 53-foot truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, this company has like this company has 43 pallets. So
Mm-hmm.
that truck can fit 40. They'll go ahead and take that, and then they'll call like an emergency sprinter van or a cargo van and be like, hey, I see that you close to my place. I just got 3 more pallets. I know that you can get it there pronto. Is there any way you can pick up this load? And I'm like, yeah, I'll be there right away. But so I had to define that. That's like the visual of what the LTL space is like. It's more of your on-demand emergency type of loads, right? So you
Okay.
asked me about dispatching. So yes, in some cases you can get a dispatcher, but a lot of the dispatchers are looking to maximize the amount of money that they can make. And so the reality of it is that you can make a lot more money from delivering 40 pallets versus delivering 3. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Are you here? You tracking? Okay. So
Yeah,
so
I can hear
so
you. I
so
got a phone now.
okay. So from if you're delivering 3 pallets, right? If you're looking for freight for that, you want to go to companies or load boards that specialize in delivering partial freight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so just to drop some gems on you again, people pay for this type of information. But I'm rocking with you though. I'm
I
rocking with the
appreciate
adult
you.
crew, right?
I
And if y'all
appreciate you.
rocking with this information, drop the X's in the chat, drop your area codes. I just want to see where y'all
Definitely.
from
I
right
definitely
now.
drop y'all exes now. Definitely. Because definitely giving out the gems and telling you because it's like you could start
so
ASAP.
So if you're looking to go over the road, which is over state lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
The quickest way to do that is to have a driver's license and a van. And you can get, I see Chicago in the building. Talk real nice. Okay. Talk real nice.
That's what's
Dang, I need
up.
a hot dog. Or some popcorn. Man, what? I love Chicago.
Hot dogs, though.
Yeah, they got, hey, that's a fact. Huntsville, Alabama, talk real nice, right? All right, so the quickest way to do that, well, it's a couple of quick ways. You can find a fleet owner like myself and register to drive one of their vans, and they'll put you on the road. Of course, you're going to make a smaller percentage, but you got less responsibility, right?
Okay.
And I actually think that that's a really good idea because it gives you an opportunity to do that market research I was referring to at the beginning without having to pay for all of this stuff. You just really getting a check, you know what I'm saying? Giving you the like framework to see, well, what type of companies am I picking up from? Who does he do his how does he do his back end stuff? You see what I'm saying? It gives you a lead into the industry. But then also, if you do have your own van, you can get connected with leased on companies, right? These are expediting companies that don't have assets themselves, assets being their own vehicles. I feel like I'm giving a whole, I want to break it down, so it's just like I want to give it to you. All right, so these lease-owned companies, called expediting companies. One place that you can find that is at a website called expeditersonline.com. Okay. Expeditersonline.com, and you can go there looking to classify as or look for job openings in that site, and there's gonna be plethora of lease-owned companies that you can actually go find. But then another step forward, so you can, if you want all the responsibility, you can go ahead and get your MC number and your commercial auto insurance, which is one of the most expensive expenses that you're gonna have. And then you can get on what's called load boards, which is a marketplace for shippers and carriers. Carriers are people that have their own vans with your own MC and DOT number. By the way, she's gonna post this. You can save this live. I know I'm going through it for a while, but you can save this live and then come back through this and like actually really study the terms that I'm saying. It's no way I can it's books on each one of the things that I'm talking about right now. So we can go more in depth on it as well. So yeah. I hope that helped. Did I sum it up, Queen? Let me know. Like
you definitely did. You definitely did.
Okay.
Because, like, I appreciate the way that you are summing it up, because you're giving us the information and then you're also giving us the resources to where you can actually go and do this. Marcellus, it's once we finish with the live, it'll be on my page, so you can just look at it and just press the little square little thingy on the right side to save it.
So literally,
but so what are the requirements for them to get there? You finna draw it.
No, I was, but I think I could actually show him on Instagram.
Oh yeah. So he gonna pull it up. So while you're doing that, what are the requirements for them to get their cargo van? Do they need to have like a CDO license? Do they need to get a DOT number? And I know you just said something like an MC number or something like that.
So this is the button you can go click to save somebody's live or post or anything. That button right there. So glad you asked that, right? So I do consultations to help people start their own transportation companies with cargo vans. Bree, why would you do that, and why is it so advantageous to do it? Guess what? You don't need none but a driver's license.
Oh, wow.
You literally, you don't need nothing but a driver's license to be an expediter. But, okay, Bree, how much money are people making a year? The average is about $65,000 a year in a cargo van. You're not touching, picking up stuff. Sometimes I do because I take different loads, but for the most part, you ain't got to touch or pick up nothing. They going to get it off your van with a forklift. By the way, I got plenty of videos on my page. You can go watch and see how much money I'm making a day, and then also how they pick up the loads and get it off my van. That's what my page is full of. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you need a license, a driver's license. You need some insurance, of course, because you operating a vehicle, and then you can go get on with a lease-owned company. So when I was leased on with ATL Courier, I had a driver's license and I had my van. Right, I had my van. Thank you, Queen, for pinning that. Shout out to the Expediters in the chat. Drop your area code if y'all new. If y'all new to this, drop your area code. We want to see where y'all from. So you asked also about an MC number. So MC number comes into play when you get more responsibility. What comes more? Why would people want more responsibility, Bree? I'm glad you asked that question. Check this out. So when you're leased on, a leased on company will take anywhere between 25 and 30% of the load, right? However, when you have your own MC number and you got your own DOT number, you getting all of that money, right?
Okay.
You ain't splitting it with nobody, but you got to understand what also is coming with that money is commercial auto insurance. In order to get your MC number with a cargo van, you're going to need at least $300,000 to $350,000 worth of insurance on your vehicle. And in order to deliver for most brokerages, that's where you get your freight, right? They're going to require you to have upwards to $1 million of insurance. And guess what? That insurance ain't cheap. And starting out, that's what I'm saying, before you pay for anything, before you pay for some type of insurance, I would encourage you to have a very clear view of the industry that you're getting in, so that you can already know, well, all right, I got this lined up, I got that lined up, and I got that lined up. If I run on average this, at the least, I'll make this much money. And whatever that lease is, if you're breaking a profit and you're bringing in a nice bag and still afford your insurance, then it makes sense for you to go get that responsibility. If you have those relationships put together, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I answer that question. That's all I want. Yeah, that's all I want to say on that one. Yeah. So I was about to go, man. I talk, man. What? Like I love this. I love it.
I understand, and see, that's how you know when it's something that you're passionate about and it's like your purpose in life, because you really are just like it's coming off naturally, you know, and then you get excited talking about it. So, you know, anytime somebody get excited talking about anything, it's just like, okay, this is really like where they find their happiness at. Like they really can see that it's like really paying off for them. So I appreciate the energy and the information that you give, of course. So, so as you were saying about the insurance, is there a particular company that works better for the cargo vans, or can we just choose like a regular Progressive Allstate? Do you have any pros or cons when it comes to insurance companies?
Bro,
what?
There is I don't want to promote this company at all. Like,
okay.
But there's a company that does most auto insurance. This is a whole book right here. I'm telling you, most commercial auto insurance for cargo vans, right? But I just can tell you, like the insurance industry right now is not good or set up for people starting out like businesses in cargo vans. Like a lot of the like parameters is set up just like we might still have a 18-wheeler. But in reality, like we can cause way less damage than an 18-wheeler. I'm not gonna gripe out my things, but most of your companies that you go through that do insurance, they're going to prescribe. I'm not gonna say that company's name, but if you call, pretty much they're gonna send you to one company. Just call your insurance provider and let them know your your parameters and stuff, and then they gonna get you to pretty much that one company. I just don't want to say their name because I don't really like them like that.
How they do
If I can
business?
be honest, yeah. Huh?
You don't like how they do business, or you just don't like
Yeah,
how they?
I just think that the commercial insurance space is prime to be interrupted. Somebody just said it in the chat. He right like that. Like he just said it in the chat.
Them.
But I do like, I think that there's a startup company right now that's getting into the insurance space that's looking for, and I hope that they go ahead and cross over to the commercial insurance, because there's a lot of people that stay away from commercial insurance, and so that it's almost like it created a monopoly of sorts in that space. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. But let me say this.
Okay.
Doing your market research can definitely help you, because if you get on with companies that are like, they got co-op companies, right? There are big corporate co-op companies. One of them being Expedited Services. Now that's a gem. That what you get the opportunity to do is link with a co-op company. They might have 1,000 drivers or 1,000 different companies signed up with them, right? And so you can get in under their insurance, and then you have much more of a bargaining power with these insurance companies that will allow you to go in as if, hey, we are bringing 1,000 vans as opposed to just like Breon's 2, right? So if you link up with a co-op, this is another level, then you can actually get a better insurance rate. And I did drop a name. Y'all got to rewatch this, save this to get what I said, and go search that. That information right there is worth this whole live. The whole live. That y'all got to come back and save this live just to get that. Like, no lie. That'll save you thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I rock with you, Queen.
That's what's up.
I rock with you.
I appreciate you.
I rock with the Adulting crew. I rock with y'all. I like
appreciate you.
I
appreciate you, for real. And then, of course, everyone is definitely saying in the comments, like, that you're really like giving out some good information. So I'm just excited for the people to be actually learning and being able to actually implement it. So, wait. Are you okay to DMs and questions and tips? Or would you suggest for...
So, man, as y'all can see, I'm pretty personable, right? One thing, when I got started, I made it a point to talk to everybody at the pickup locations that I went to, and I was really nice. And one thing that I found out is it's some people helped me, but a lot of people didn't want to share this information, because it's like, man, if we let too many people know about this, maybe it won't be so good. They thought from a scarcity mindset as opposed to abundance, right? Me personally, I think abundantly. I don't think that nobody's gonna take anything away from me that God didn't mean for me to have. So with that said, bro, I've created an amazing service where you actually can go to the link in my bio and book a consultation, and we're gonna create you a customized plan to start your cargo van business, right? All you got to do is go to the 3rd link in my bio, book an hour consultation. That's what I would recommend, so we can really get to the nitty gritty of how to build your business and get you started in the right way. So yeah, you can definitely DM me, but I would highly encourage you to go to the 3rd link in my bio and book that consultation. It's worth way more value than you can even imagine. Check this out. I said the average was 65,000, right? Guess what the highest people are making? I don't know if it's gonna let me put it. I'll send you this. You can potentially post it or put it in your story. But it's 65,000 all the way up to 173. It's people in cargo vans making more than doctors.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
And this is off of one load? Like one?
No. This ain't one load. This is all year. This is yearly. Yeah, yearly. Yeah, she turned. She like, off one load.
I finna start. Me and my baby finna get in the cargo van. Where the car seat strap at? We finna get into it. Oh, okay. I got to get
it. Let's get into it.
Ooh, I thought you was saying like what load. Okay. I had to forget we was talking about it.
I'm such a visionary. I'm such a visionary, and I encourage people to dream a lot bigger than what they see or who they even are. I truly believe the opportunity on social media gives you a platform to build your personal brand as well as your business. So one day, maybe if somebody booked you and your company, maybe you might be worth so much value that they pay you $1 million for one load.
Mm-hmm.
But it's about what you think and what you think you could potentially create. I'm thinking that, bro. It was a CEO with dyslexia. He built the company, and they just like 2 weeks ago he took a spaceship that he designed to space. Bro, what is realistic is not the basis of what's possible. So it's not.
I definitely feel you. I made a post about that the other day, saying something along that nature about how understanding what's really a limit and understanding the difference between what's really a limit that you cannot get to versus self-imposed limits. And a lot of us at times are dealing with self-imposed limits versus actually getting out here and seeing like, okay, it's really a such thing as, the sky's the limit, because if you put in the work, you definitely can get to it. But, a lot of us get stuck like, I can't do it. And it's just like, why you can't do it? Have you tried all the resources, all the tips? Have you watched this video again? Like, how can you say you cannot do it? And then saying social media can put you on as far as for your business and your personal life. It's so true, because a lot of people are like what we're doing, just giving out free information. We're just having a conversation about your industry, but the information that you're giving is valuable, and people can actually take this and start. This can just be the starting point of it. Doesn't necessarily have to. We're not saying that you're going to get all of your information, of course, for free, but start somewhere, and then invest in yourself, and then it'll just be up from there. Just continue on, invest. That's my whole thing nowadays. Is just understand like the importance of investing.
Can I give a couple more tips? Is that okay?
You give as many tips as you want to.
So look, the first thing that I teach is strategies on how to do market research in my and I walk people through it in my consultation. But the second thing, I think, is something that applies to everybody, but this is something that I think a lot of people may not have these strategies, right? And that is how to effectively build healthy industry relationships, right? How to effectively build healthy industry relationships. And the way to do that, it starts off with you asking yourself the question of, what value can I give? Like, talk nice. Hey, Hood Estates, Jamar in the building. He got 9 different trucks. He's a fleet owner. I'm going to meet him tomorrow in Memphis, just to add on to my peer education, right? We talking about that. But yeah, so when you're approaching people that you might aspire to be in your industry, they might even have 100,000 followers. It really don't matter. Like everybody has pain points in their business.
Yeah.
My pain points might be my back office. Other people pain points may be the fact that they don't really know how to work Instagram, and they making a lot of money just hand to hand. If you can position yourself as an opportunity more than a handout.
Yep.
Let me say that again. Hey, if y'all rocking with this, drop X's in the chat, right? Listen, and I said position. If you can position yourself as an opportunity as opposed to a handout, you will expedite the matter of time that it'll take you to move forward in your industry.
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like to be an opportunity? Well, that looks like somebody that's coming to solve problems.
Yeah.
Not just eat from the fruit that everybody else is passing down. But you actually want to pick up the plates off of the table and go wash them because you ate. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. That's a major key. I see the X's 2 times for expediters. Hey, I got Ian in here too. So yeah, I would, as y'all out here networking, and why would y'all want to listen to me? In my industry, I've been able to go from like no followers to a year to having some of the biggest influencers in my industry as my like best friends almost.
Mm-hmm.
The way that I did that though was I seen that everybody needed something. And if I could find a need, I could find a pain point, I could add value to them before I ask for anything.
Yeah.
I can just add value. And if you do that, I'm telling you, you won't have no problems finding loads. You might not even need no loads. Because your life will be changed at that point. If you, yeah. All right. I'm not going to go too crazy.
I appreciate that. No, because that's so real. A lot of people don't really understand, like, that's what businesses are. It's just being the solution to someone's pain point. And once you figure that out, figure who pain point you're going to solve, then, hey, go ahead, try to find them opportunities, get into them rooms, get into those classes, network with people. Like, you can never have too many networks. Like, when I was talking to you and you were telling me about your best friend, I was like, okay, yeah, definitely. Let me know. Send me his information. I hit him up because I'm always open to resources, because you can never know too much information. There's like no such thing as that, and then nobody can take that away from you. So yeah, I'm with it when it comes to the pain points being the solution, and setting yourself up as an opportunity for it. So I definitely can rock with that. So
and don't despise
go ahead,
humble beginnings. Don't despise humble beginnings. Just because I'm in a cargo van don't mean tomorrow I can't be talking to the president of the United States. Why would he want to talk to somebody in a cargo van? Well, he's running the country from a high end. He might not even see what's going on the interstate.
Mm-hmm.
Like your value in your industry exceeds your industry. Like I said, over the road, the cargo van is the fastest delivery vehicle on the road. That means we connect the country faster than anybody.
Mm.
That's valuable to everybody.
Yeah.
Bro, if the trucking industry broke down during COVID, come on, bro. We'll still be, like we're just like nurses. Where you think they got them beds, those products, and all that? So yeah.
It's the and no disrespect, but I know you know what I mean. But it's the small people who make things happen, like the cargo vans, the nurses. Like, the doctors ain't taking care of you; they just coming in to write a prescription. But the nurses is the ones that's in and out all day long with you. It's you all that's picking up these quick loads, taking them to where they need to go. You know, Willis, they take days to get where they need to go, versus you all can get to where you need to at times. And that's how Amazon was able to, in a sense, dominate in this particular time of COVID, because they got them vans, brought out more vans, hired more people, put people on to do their own loads, versus the post office. It's just like, okay, we need to hire some more people. Then we got to train them to do this. Amazon, all you doing? Getting your paperwork, getting out there and driving. Like, it's not really much to get into it. So I definitely can understand that you guys are like the pros at it. What's the best cargo van for this business and why? Oh yeah, do you have like a particular brand?
Yeah, I'm so glad he asked me that. By the way, bro, I make content from the questions that people ask. So people like, is that Marcellus, Mr. Jordan? Yeah. People like him, they come on the page, and if I get a question more than 2 or 3 times, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video. So this is one of the questions. He's in a good line of people, because a lot of people ask that. So what I recommend, first, you want to get the van requirements from the companies that you find, like your 3PLs, your lease-owned companies. You want to ask them, what are their van requirements, right? What are they looking for? Then after that, just from my understanding of knowing, you want to get something with at the least 12 inches of cargo space. 12 inches comfortably, not 12 inches. I said inches. I'm sorry. 12 feet. That's only a foot. 12 inches is just a foot. My fault. My bad.
We know what you mean. We know what you mean. We got you.
So yeah. You want to get something with at least 12 inches of cargo space. Bree, what's cargo space? I'm glad you asked. So cargo space is, y'all can see my seat. You just want to measure it like from behind your seat all the way to the back of the door, like with the door shut. If you got 12 feet, then you good. But this van, I did start out with this. You can get about 2 pallets in it. If you just needed to start out with a smaller van, you can. But I'm going to tell you, a lot of companies would like you to have something larger than a regular cargo van. They want you to have something that's extended. However, that come down to the type of loads and stuff that you want to deliver. Are you looking to be local? Are you looking to be over the road? If you're looking to be local, shit, you can deliver some stuff in a nice size SUV. It really just depends. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. And by the way, you can go hit me up in my consultation course if y'all want something like built. If y'all want something like if y'all want, like, let's walk through what your situation would be best for. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. But 12 feet though.
So since you are the king of the CargoVan
Oh,
preneur life, can you tell me what are the pros of doing CargoVan, and then can you tell me cons, if there are any, for it? Because
hey, Coach,
I know there's a sweet spot for everything.
Coach, I need you to put your hands up like you got a wheel, like you driving the wheel right now. Can you drive with me?
Okay.
There we go. We driving the wheel. Oh shit, she almost passed. She almost failed her driving test. I see. She doing one hand.
I did fail my driving test the first time. I didn't go flip. I failed my driving test the first time.
All right, so you got this in your mind. You driving, right? You driving. And it's about to be nighttime, but it's that moment between nighttime and it's like that purplish pink that's in the sky. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine purplish pink in the sky. On the other side of where your van is water on both sides, and all you see is a mirror of up and down, and it don't look like the sky ever ends. And the only thing that makes sense is the road that's in front of you. For me, as a creative, also, that brought tears to my eyes, and it was a sense of healing. So studies have shown long rides around like mountain bends and seeing beautiful images help with your emotional and mental health. So that's a pro. You can get paid to take care of the things that we in our culture need to take care of anyways, right?
Yeah.
So that's one of the pros for me, is a lot of peace that I get from just being out in nature. I get to study and listen to books, and I just build new relationships while I'm on the road. Some of the cons, and this is just the reality, is dealing with like some of the people that you need as far as your vendors. So it's really important that you vet out the people that you're allowing to work with you in your company. So you asked me about lease-owned and dispatching and stuff. So I've had a situation where I was threatened by a person in that role in my business, and for me coming out of the military, That wasn't something that I take lightly, right? And I'm saying that to say what I learned. Do not move off of the money. Make your decisions based on the culture of companies that you work with. You want to build with people that you know, like, and trust, because they're going to have some sensitive information that from you, right? There's these things called courier packets that you got to give companies. That's your information about your vehicle, about you, and you don't just want some random having that ain't got no integrity,
Right.
right? So that's a con, but the way to convert that con is just to do your market research, get some reviews, talk to them on the phone, get a vibe, like do I think all of us got principles that we live by, right? When you get with these companies, don't move off of the money, move off the principles that you stand on, the things that helped you get to this point, to this day. They still hold true no matter what industry you in. That's what I see.
I like it. I like it. Definitely. Do you teach them? So I see on your post one time that you did like some breakdown on the mileage. How can you give us like some information on how to, I guess, calculate your gas mileage to get paid off of that and stuff like that? I can't really remember how you did it on your page, but it was like a nice little breakdown.
So I would encourage everybody to Google get gas mile calculators for truckers. It's gonna be for an 18-wheeler, but if you put in all of the parameters, it's gonna give you the right numbers for a cargo van too. So you want a mileage calculator or price per mile calculator. That's what you want to Google, right? So, and I said that because everybody get into the industry or buy their vehicles differently. So the price per mile is based off of your expenses to operate your business, and your business being your van. So how much is it costing you to drive 1 mile? And so if it's costing you, I'm just gonna throw out a number. This is just a figurative number. Let's say it's costing you 60 cents to drive 1 mile, right? After you break down all of your expenses, you put it in this calculator, then you know, I would want to triple that, right? And I would be looking for companies that have the type of freight. I'm really giving you some gems right now. That in my market research, I'm looking for companies that have the type of freight that can pay me a price per mile that is on par with triple or double the price of what it costs me to operate my vehicle. Makes sense?
Okay. I get
so if it's costing you 60 cents per mile, let's just say you doubled it and it's $1.20, right? Maybe you might want to go up even more and maybe say $1.80. You need $1.80. So you want to go out and look in the industry, or who's paying above $1.80 per mile. Bree, in reality, is it companies like that? This is another gem, yes. But you got to have higher licenses to get higher loads. Why would I say that? Well, if you deliver hazmat material, that's more dangerous, more responsibility, more pay. But you got to have a higher license to do that, right? Oh, he said mine is around 50 cents. That's what's up. So that's what I'm saying. And this is P. He got a towing LLC, right? He hauls things. So he said he paid 50 cents. So if you triple that, that's $1.50. Now he can go out in the industry and look for this. What I'm talking about right now is niching, right? And I teach you how to niche down your company based on a couple of different factors. We can base it on like the things that, like how much it costs you to operate your vehicle, but then I also encourage people to niche things down based on their interests. Like I've hauled music and event equipment. So I niched my company down, and I'm leveraging me knowing that people haul stuff for events because I like that. I want to do more of it, right? So I'm researching. I'm putting myself in the right spaces. I'm building the right brand to communicate to various companies. Hey, I'm the best. I'm the best entertainment equipment hauler in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's a couple of different factors, but I like to run for a minimum of $2.50. Yeah, and that's another thing y'all gonna find, bro. Like, you're gonna have a lot of people in the transportation industry tell you what they run for, but you also got to know every vehicle is different. Even if it's a van, every van is different. Bro, you don't know what type of note that they got on their van. You don't know if they got their van for free.
Yeah.
So you can't check another man's pockets based on what you making. Because if you're going based on what they making, you might run your business into the ground because you might need to make way more, or you might not even have to make as much as him.
Yeah.
That's why I encourage you to come get my consultation. We're going to get you right. Like,
So once you get, I guess, established into the whole cargo world, is there such thing as negotiating the price for the load, or you just have to, take what they're offering? Can you negotiate your own prices?
Everything's negotiable.
Okay.
Everything's negotiable, and it really depends on which tier you are, right? So if you're a driver for a fleet owner, less responsibility. If you do a good job, yes, that fleet owner definitely will be willing to negotiate more money for you, because it's like, shoot, it's hard to find like really reliable drivers. So if you prove yourself to be that, and you can run his truck without him even having to call you, then yeah, he gonna pay you more money. I would, right? Because it just makes sense, right? If you're leased on and you're doing a really good job, really adding value to these companies, there's a plethora of different ways that you can get more money from your vehicle. Let me just say this. Your journey is your brand, and your brand can make you way more money than your actions could ever do. Right? So,
right now.
And that don't stop when you get in a cargo van. Look, talk real nice. Okay. So that's that. And then if you independent and you got your own MC number, you got your own DOT number, you're on a load board. A load board is basically like eBay. It's a marketplace where shippers and carriers and brokers are there. Just, hey, I got this load. How much you gonna do it for? I'll do it for this. Can you do it? So that the load board is all negotiable. That's what's going on in the load board. But you know what I'm really excited about though, Queen?
What you excited about?
I'm extremely excited about the opportunity. I'm excited about the opportunity for college graduates to understand the idea of passive income. Like, I think all through school they've taught us to work, finish working, get a job so you can work, right?
That makes dream.
But I teach the people that my clients, I teach them, bro, you're not a driver. You're an investor behind the wheel. And our whole goal is to help you start a business so that you can see yourself putting somebody in a role of driving so that you can grow the business and you can create a semi-passive investment for yourself. And that's extremely, there's an extreme opportunity to do that in the expediter space. And that's what I'm excited about, because it literally can give you the opportunity to make money in your sleep.
Yeah.
Talk to me nice. Yeah, talk to me real nice.
Yeah, all right. Look, you gonna have me saying that now. That's gonna be part of my little words, the slogan. Talk to me nice. Yeah. What you got for me? What you got for me? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Don't be
it is.
surprised if we be having a conversation and I be saying that to you. Like, yeah, I slid your lingo onto this side. Yeah.
Talk nice. That's a fact.
So, so as you continue to grow, and since you already are a fleet owner, do you see yourself stepping outside of the truck in the future and just, teaching people what continuing to teach people what you're teaching them now, just on a different level, or how you plan
Man,
on doing?
I'm so glad you asked me that, cause I would encourage everybody to follow my page. I'm about to be on tour. I just decided. I said, man, I'm about to go learn how to be the best fleet owner and business owner I could be. One thing y'all might not know about me is that I'm one of these people that like really want to be a world class in everything that I do. And I started out really behind in life with just having learning disabilities and being impoverished. So I feel like I got a lot to catch up on, right? So in order to do that, I've been reading this book called David and Goliath. The Davids of the world always take unorthodox approaches to get to victory, right? And so one thing that I'm doing to make my business passive, and I've already done it, but I'm going to go connect with other fleet owners and really get them to get the game. I'm paying whatever they want me to pay for a consultation, but I just need to get it so I can teach my audience, but then also more importantly apply it for myself in my business. So yeah, that's what we doing, man. We done had a lot of really amazing meetings lately as well. We got a lot of stuff coming out that's gonna be real profitable for the expediters. So I just encourage y'all to stay tuned. And definitely get those consultations in. Yeah, man. I'm just mad excited. I'm coming to a city near you. I don't know where y'all are. I know my guy said Chicago, but I don't know if I'm coming out all the way up there.
We got Alabama.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming to Alabama. I'm definitely coming to Alabama.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So in closing, I just always like to ask, and I don't know if I've already asked this in just a different form, but what has entrepreneurship done for you?
Entrepreneurship gave me the freedom to be myself. Totally.
Look, drop the mic.
Yeah. I liked how it came
Look,
off.
that's a statement in itself. Look, talk to me nice now. Come on.
Yeah, talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, man. That's a fact.
That's definitely true, because entrepreneurship definitely. You know what? It's crazy that you said that, because that's exactly how I felt in regards to doing entrepreneurship and getting into that field, was just being able to be free to do whatever I want to do, not having to worry about anybody telling me what to do or how to run a business. It's just like, if anything is going wrong, it's for a good cause. Like I'm fussing or stressing or excited or happy about my own business, not about anybody else's. So I definitely can drop the X for doing it and being myself, like not having to worry about, conforming to other people's realities that they expect for us to be living in. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate you for coming on here, giving all of this good information and helping people who are wanting to start their cargo van business. So, if you could just run it back to us one more time, what link we need to click on and all of that to get in contact with you. I've dropped his Instagram name as a pinned comment, so y'all go ahead and click on that. And then once he tells us how to get in contact with him, y'all make sure y'all hit him up so y'all can get that cargo information.
All right, yeah. So Queen, I want to tell you, you got a very big brand right here. This is a movement, and I feel it. I'm a part of it. I'm cheering you on, Coach. Let's keep knocking this out. This is amazing. I love what you're doing. It gave me goosebumps when you even invited me. I was excited. So, and with that said, y'all, let's keep giving her life every time she does something good. Let's celebrate that, right? And let's keep sharing her content, because it's a lot of people that needs this information. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking to go further in the cargo van space and potentially build some passive income in a cargo van, I would encourage you, if you click on my page, right up under my profile picture, there's a bio. It tell you what I do. And up under that, it's a link. It's a website link. You click on that, And the third suggestion, number 3, is the consultation. Book an hour consultation, and we gonna come up, sit down with you, and write out a nice little training steps for you to get into the business, man. I just think back how much money, how much time, how many tears and heartache I could have saved if I would have had somebody like myself willing to provide this information at the price that I can afford. I truly think if you ask 5 people, even if you don't got $200, like if you ask 5 people that want to see you win, they gonna help you come up with the money. You know what I'm saying? You take 5 or 6 Uber rides, we there, right? Those 5 or 6 Uber rides could change your life. We talk about transformation, right?
Yeah.
You can't put a price on that. And so that's what we offer. That's what we offer in our consultation. Again, Coach, I appreciate you. This has been amazing, and I definitely want to come back. I want to come back and talk about branding next time.
Look, I'm open for it all because, you know, I can always learn something. The people can always learn something. And then, of course, I love your energy, too. So that kind of just makes the live even more fun to be interactive. So, yeah, most definitely. Definitely. Have you started your courses just yet?
Courses.
Or you still,
I just forgot about that. So the second link in my bio, you can go ahead and apply and pre-register for my school. It's called the School of Expediting, right? This is gonna be a cool thing because it's gonna be a community learning environment. We're gonna have a course in there, video course, edited, beautiful, and it's gonna be a lot different from other courses because it's the Spartan School of Expediting. I did a lot of research on the Spartan culture, and I just like the imagery of it, right? So the course will be like visually designed. I came from a background of photography, so it's gonna have like cinematic entertainment feels, but you're gonna be able to learn in the process. So I would encourage you, the second link in my course, number 2, go in there, fill out all of the questions. It's the most selective course online. So fill out all the questions, make sure your answers is good, and we're gonna see about you coming in. Actually, if y'all put Adulting Crew in the answer to those questions, you definitely getting in. That's just for you, Coach. Yeah, if they put Adulting Crew, that's just for your people, all right? Yeah, that's a fact.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, y'all heard him. Y'all heard him.
That's just for your crew, though.
Yes.
Everybody don't get that. Everybody don't get that. Just for your crew.
I understand. You gotta be at the right place at the right time. So
that's
if you wasn't here, hey, you better catch the replay before you take that out. So most definitely.
Well, Queen, I gotta get on this road.
Look, I understand. Get to the money. Safe travels.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you. Blessings.
You're welcome.
Yep.
All right, y'all. So it was good talking to you. Have a safe drive, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Have a good day.